you think 20 years after, the drop-in is still doing that?
I would hope so, because they've obviously outgrown us, and that's terrific. But there are new immigrants arriving, and sure, even if you think of the Ukrainians of late, and it's so important if you're able to speak the language. If you're not, you are excluded, and you can be quite lonely. You're a long way from home. You haven't got your family support. You might have a profession back at home that isn't recognized here, a whole lot of things. So I think a drop-in is very important to welcome people and help them get going. And then they in turn will be able to help others. But it's so important. So that was my hope, or that's my aim.
Say that the drop-in was everything that people wanted
Yeah.
at the point, and even right now.
Yeah.
Whether it was networking, whether it was a source of information, a source of hope.
Yes.
Where, strength.
Yes.
Because at a point in time, people were just afraid.
Yes.
They didn't know what to do.
No, it's strange.
When they came in here, they were told things that kind of reassured them that all hope is not lost.
Yeah.
It's all that combined. People with children that didn't know what to do. Maybe they had places to go, they didn't know how to go with children, they could leave them.
Yes. Yeah.
So it was, a daycare center for a lot of people.
Yeah.
At the right point that they needed it. It was everything. So that was what you dropped in. Anyway, you were saying that you could say, you had some things to say, even if you had other things, if you have other things that you think...
well, all I can remember is kind of the beginning and how much I enjoyed it, and I felt that we were playing our part as a parish. That's the other thing. We wouldn't have much money as a parish, like we're in a poor parish, but I felt we had buildings and that we should share those and let other people use those. And I felt that was our contribution, as well as myself dropping in, etc. And I think that it'll be needed for a long time. We are living in a global village. There's an awful lot of movement of people, and I think it will be needed for a long time. And just all I can, from my point of view, it's just enjoyment, happy memories, fun. And then when they had their special days, like celebration days, I just have only happy memories.
And Sister Kim was always there. I know you mentioned she came to you. She was the brains behind the idea, and she was the one who approached me. And sure, I was only delighted to go with it. But what do you think about her contribution to?
Well, I was just going to say, I often joke that she did all the work and I took the credit. But she really did. And terrific heart for people, and terrific information, to know where to go, etc. Really, I was just delighted to support her in any way I could. But delighted that you're still going after 20 years, and I would say here's to the next 20 years, because I think that it'll be something that will be needed for a long time yet. Yes. So if I could just wish you a happy 20th anniversary, and here's to another 20 years.